Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Devika Ayekpam, Assistant Professor in Sociology Program, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Assam Downtown University, Guwahati. So today we are going to talk about very important topic, that is cultural diversity in India. So before going to the cultural diversity, let's try to understand the concept of culture first. So what is culture? So culture stands for the totality of human behavior, both verbal and non-verbal action and its product. It may be material or non-material also. Culture is a complex whole and it is not limited to a specific field of knowledge. Rather, it includes the whole range of human activities. So it is a very big and it's a very vast things, and it composed of all range of human activities, and it's not limited to a specific field of knowledge, and it includes the learned behavior patterns and beliefs also. So cultural, we can simply say that it is a way of life, and it includes all the human behavior in terms of verbal and non-verbal also, and in terms of the material and non-material also. So there are some definitions that we can understand. Locke has defined culture as the body of learned behavior, traditions, principles that guide the behavior and shared among members of a particular group. So it is the principle, the beliefs and traditions that guide the behavior or of a particular group or a particular society, and these beliefs and these traditions are being shared among the members of that particular group or the society. So it is something which is shared by the members of the society. Encyclopedia Britannica described it as behavior peculiar to Homo sapiens, which includes language, ideas, beliefs, customs, codes, institutions, tools and techniques, works of art, rituals, and ceremonies, among other elements. So it is a very vast things, and we can understand from here that it includes lots of things in here and lots of activities of the human also, and it includes the language of the particular society or a particular group which they use to communicate with each other, and that is also a part of culture, and the ideas, beliefs and custom that is existing in the society or in a particular group, and which are being shared by the members of the that particular group, and it comes under the it comes under as a part of culture. So not only that, it also includes the products like the works of the art and the rituals and the practices that has been performed or that has been practices in that particular group, and the ceremonies also. It all comes under the scope of the culture. So when it comes to the cultural diversity, Sonal has defined that cultural diversity as the variety of human societies or cultures in a specific region or in the world as a whole. Millikan also explains cultural diversity as a range of different societies or people with different origin, religion, and tradition, all living and interacting together. So, people belonging to different culture living together in a particular area, which belong to a different origin or different religion and traditions, and they are living together and interacting together. That we can also define it as a cultural diversity. So when it comes to the India and its cultural diversity, we can understand that India is very popular for its diversity in terms of its culture also. Here we can say that the items of human needs like the foods, clothing, houses, tools, weapons, ornaments, custom, tradition, beliefs and practices and institutions, even festivals also, and the work of art, which are all the elements of culture, are different in different parts of the country, that is India. Different customs, traditions, and patterns of behavior of different communities or different society compose the cultural diversity of India. Every individual also belong to a particular culture, and it determines his or her social identity also. And different groups of people are distinguished by the differences of in their culture itself. So India is among the most diverse societies with a plurality and diversity of culture, which marks it out as perhaps the largest multicultural society in the world. And there is enormous cultural diversity in India. This is based on factors like language, caste, ethnicity, etc. So when we talk about the language, we see that there are so many languages in the country like India, like Sanskrit being one of the oldest languages in the world, and other languages that are spoken in India are Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Manipuri, Assamese, etc. There are so many languages which depicts the diversity in terms of languages, which is a element of culture. When it comes to the festival also, which is also one of the important element of culture, there are different types of festivals celebrated in India with joy and happiness, and different people celebrate different festival as per their religion or culture or the society. And some of the major festivals that are celebrated in India are Durga Puja, Holi, Diwali, Christmas, Eid, Buddha Purnima, etc. When it comes to the dance and music also, we can see in dances there are folk dances, there are classical dances. Some of the popular classical dance are Bharatnatyam, Kathakali, Kathak, Manipuri, etc. And in terms of music also, there are folk music, ghazals, sayari, etc. When it comes to the clothing also, we can see different types of clothing style in India which varies from region to region, like the people from the South India wearing dhoti, and the people from Punjab wearing turban, and people from the northeastern part of India wearing wrappers and their cultural dresses. So each culture has its own clothing style and it's different from other culture. This also depicts the cultural diversity in India in terms of the clothing style. When it comes to the food also, Indian cuisines are characterized by spices and a wide array of ingredients, and based on the area itself, different forms of food are available in different parts of the country. Like we can give example of North Indian food, we have the South Indian food, and the northeastern part of the country has a different type of food, and even in the northeastern part itself there are different varieties in depicting each culture. So when it comes to the concept of culture, it's a very broad topic and it includes many elements. And we are discussing now some of the major elements in terms of the culture and the cultural diversity in India. So that's all about the cultural diversity in India. Thank you.